Now, bringing you the very best in New Hampshire-based local music on IPMNation.com and 100.1 The Planet, this is Local Outbreak. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's edition of Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you, bringing you another week of great New Hampshire music. And we've got something special for you this week. We sat down with our friend Kenny, who is the owner and proprietor of a place called the Hop Knot on Elm Street in Manchester, New Hampshire. And this is relevant to Local Outbreak because not only is the Hop Knot a great local business, but they also do a lot to support live events and live music. In fact, they have live music every Friday night at the Hop Knot. They have a different artist there. And they've got some other things going on too as far as events. But of course, on Local Outbreak, we focus primarily on the music. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to share our most recent conversation with Kenny, where we learn about the Hop Knot and the events and the music and all of it going on there. It's a really cool place. You know, they've got delicious gourmet pretzels. They have an assortment of craft beer. And like I said, every Friday night, live music. So we're going to share that conversation with you, but we're also going to play a couple of the artists tonight, some of their studio work, some of the artists that perform at the Hop Knot. And there's a lot to choose from because Kenny sent me an updated list, and they're booked, I think, all the way through the end of May. But what we're gonna open with is a song by Beaudry, who is a local singer-songwriter from Manchester, New Hampshire. And Allie is not only very active in the music scene as a musician, but also as a promoter and a booking agent. In fact, she's the one who is currently booking all of the live music at the Hop Knot. So I thought this would be a really great way to open the show. So we're going to open with an Beaudry song, and then we'll come back with our most recent interview with our friend Kenny Frasch from the Hop Knot. But here it is. This is Beaudry, and this is a song called Why I Ain't With You, to open up this week's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
Sunrise feels warm. It's a brand new day for me too. I'm capsized with an overflowing feeling of what's in store today. Oh yeah. Ooh. Because things are looking up for me, and there's so much more that I wanna see. The breeze, the breath, the air, it feels so new. And there's a person that I wanna be, and it's so much more than you'll ever see. And these are just a few words to make it true. Why I ain't with you. It's looking up for I don't know why I didn't feel this way before, but now my eyes are open wide and things are looking up for me, and there's so much more that I wanna see. The breeze, the breath, the air, it feels so new. And there's a person that I wanna be, and it's so much more than you'll ever see. And these are just a few words to make it true. Why with you? Yeah. Why with you? Yeah, yeah. Well, baby, we had a good time, but there's something else that's on my mind. It justifies the reasons that we're through. And why but you? Yeah, yeah. Why but you? Yeah, yeah. Because things are looking up for me, and there's so much more that I wanna see. The breeze, the breath, the air, but it feels so new. And there's a person that I wanna be, and it's so much more than you'll ever see. And these are just a few words to make it true. Why I ain't with you? Oh yeah. Why I ain't with you? Because things are looking up. Things are looking up, baby. Things are looking up. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 oh. For you, down, to know why I ain't with you. Oh yeah.
Very excited to announce, because it's been a long time since he's been here, the man of the hour. There he is on the couch, Kenny
Hey.
from the Hop Knot.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
People
Tell us
listening,
more, Kenny.
people listening probably had a clue that you were here, because I did play the Pretzels song by the Wiggles.
I actually, because I haven't heard it in so long,
Yes.
I like, what is it? Yearning makes the heart grow stronger. And I really didn't like that song the first couple times you played it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But then hearing it just now, I was like, nah, I do like this. This is funny.
Well, of course, yes.
You had a dessert, a new dessert.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
The cup
Tell-
of love.
Seriously, talk about this thing.
Okay.
I saw it and my heart went pitter-patter.
So, I am not a baker, despite the fact that we make pretzels. But like baking cakes and desserts and stuff like that, I don't do, because you have to follow rules. Like you have to measure things, and you have to be exact and precise, and I hate that.
Yeah.
I was like, there's a saying in the culinary world that cooking is an art, baking is a science.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so true. I was like, I need freedom.
Yeah.
I can't follow these rules. But so we teamed up with Wild Orchid Bakery right down the street from us. And Shelly made me some red velvet cake. And then we made, what was it? We made like a chocolate vanilla porter frosting, and then like a cream cheese frosting. And then trifle, you just layer them, and it was so good.
Oh, wow.
It really was good. It was rich.
I saw a picture of this thing and went, what?
Girl, we sold all of them.
I
we sold
bet.
all of them. I was like, I think we're gonna do another round for this
yes.
weekend.
Yes.
But they like flew off the shelf. It was great.
Wow.
And we were all happy because we just made them in cups.
Yeah.
And it was like, here you go. I was like,
Yeah.
just pop the top and then served.
Yeah.
It's like no hassle. It's the quickest thing that you can get at the Knot right now.
And it's
While it's
sweet
there.
and nummy.
Yeah.
So we're always talking about the food there, but you've got a lot of events coming too.
Oh
don't
my
you?
God, we do.
Yeah.
We had to turn people away at the last drag show.
That's a good
I was
problem
like,
to have.
It's official. We're kind of a cool place to be now.
Yep.
I mean, oh geez, it's always been a cool place to be, but
Yeah.
like now, like our events are really taking off. It's insane.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So, and now I think we're doing stuff pretty much every single day of the week now. I was like, because Wednesday nights we have industry night now, and we have our industry night's very broad. I was like, a lot of the time it's just restaurant workers.
So for people who don't know, what is industry night exactly?
So, industry night is on Wednesdays from 5 to close, and there's tons of discounts.
Okay.
And everybody that qualifies for it are restaurant workers, anybody that works in a restaurant, people that work in education, so teachers, paras, all them, EMTs, firefighters,
Wow,
nurses, medical professionals, like any of them can come in.
Oh, that's
and get
really
some
cool.
That's
discounts.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, they all work hard for their money. So
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
yeah, the teachers have really been loving it. We have a lot of educators that come through there,
Yeah.
and they're all like, "Oh my god, that's so cool
Oh, I
that
have
you
a friend
included
that would
teachers."
probably. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just thought of. I was like, I can think Miriam's probably loving that
Yeah.
you said paras
Mhm.
and teachers.
Oh, yeah,
and
everybody.
all education
Yeah.
because they get left out a lot.
Oh yeah, and my mom was a para for like almost 20 years.
Yeah.
I was like, I watched her, and I was like, I felt bad for those kids.
And for you to do that for healthcare workers too is just so cool because
Yeah.
they've been the heroes.
Yeah.
You know, well, I shouldn't say they've been among the many heroes of this pandemic.
Yeah.
Healthcare workers,
Mhm.
and they do not get enough credit.
No.
So
Wednesdays we do industry night, and then Thursdays are still trivia night with Bill Cini.
Yep.
Friday nights we're working with so many new musicians now. So
Yeah.
we have a different musician every Friday now. It's
Oh, that's
wonderful.
Nice.
And oh my God, the talent that is coming through is phenomenal.
yeah,
Phenomenal.
that's great.
And then they're incredibly talented. And it's like, it's funny, like me personally, I think it's just because like there's the stereotypical, like, go to a bar and there's a dude on his guitar and he's playing all the same songs that everybody else is playing.
Yeah.
And like, I get worried about that, like whenever I see people come on with their guitars, but like,
Yeah.
they're all so different. And like the way they all play, like we had Alex from the band Old Tom Music,
Yeah.
and he has I just love the tone on his guitar. Like it's just so bright, and it's like folky, but like doing like pop songs with it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
It's
Very
really
cool.
exciting. Yeah. And then Saturdays we just party.
Oh, you're
We
not.
boogie.
It's not karaoke on Saturdays.
Well, so we do the monthly events on Saturdays.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
There's,
gotcha.
I don't think there's like a weekly thing that we do on Saturdays.
Okay.
But like, yeah, karaoke we're doing once a month now with DJ Joe.
Okay.
And they've been great. They've been wonderful. I love it. And I think we're like, the Hop Knot's like a very supportive place.
Mhm.
Like with everybody and everything, like support the community, support like the people that are in there.
Yeah.
And then we do karaoke, and it's so much fun because everybody there is like clapping for everybody and singing along. Like, you know how sometimes you go to places and they're doing karaoke and like nobody claps,
Yeah.
or like nobody's like encouraging the people on stage. I was like, no, it takes guts to like get up and sing a song.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm trying to learn how to sing a song and not sweat my butt off.
Oh yeah.
Because I learned when we started doing karaoke that I do not go up to sing, I go up to perform.
Yeah.
So I'm shaking my butt and like running around the room and stuff. And I was like, I need to stop that because I have to get back behind the bar after.
Right.
And I have to like go out back and like wipe myself down with towel myself off.
You
Yeah.
use up one of those cold towels.
Oh,
The snap.
Oh,
You get them all wet and you snap them,
I-
and they get like nice and cold.
it takes everything in me not to snap everybody when I have a towel in my hand. I was like,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
temptation is so hard.
Oh, I'm just recooling my towels.
Slap.
And then you've got now. How often are the Gender Blender events?
Gender blenders once a month,
Okay.
and we alternate between a daytime and a nighttime one. So the nighttime ones are on Saturday nights at 10 o'clock, and they're 21 plus, no cover to get in. And we get a little frisky, you know. It's a 21 plus show. There's no rules. Like there might be a cartwheel gone awry. There might be somebody jumping up on the counter.
Yeah.
There might be a nip
Ooh.
slip. We might have a little Janet Jackson moment.
Oh
but
my.
Oh
it's
my.
the nighttime ones are a lot of fun. But
Yeah.
then the daytime ones, and then the next month we'll do. So this next one coming up is a daytime one. Ooh, and the flyer hasn't even gone out yet. This is a Matt Connerton exclusive.
Oh.
Dun, dun,
This-
dun.
we're
Breaking
doing
news.
the Magic Queendom.
What?
And it's going to be kind of Disney themed. So we're going to
Oh,
be
yeah?
doing
Oh my
like
gosh.
some Disney songs. But the daytime ones that we do on Sunday are from 2 to 4, and it's all ages are welcome. Kids can come. Everybody can come hang out with us. And we keep those ones like PG. I wouldn't say G,
Yeah.
but PG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe a 13 by accident sometimes.
Right.
It's like I was thinking it's hard not to swear
Sure.
when you're used to being able to be really raunchy.
Yeah.
I was like the
yeah.
nighttime ones, they like the second Chi-Chi and Tecate step on the mic, somebody's dropping the F-bomb like immediately. And I was thinking about that when I was on my way down. I was like, I have to remember not to swear.
Yeah.
I was like, do not swear on the radio.
Yeah.
And then on the Sundays, you have the mimosa buckets
Yep.
that go with that stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Mimosa buckets on Sundays have been picking up lately. We were bussing yesterday.
Yeah,
it was
good.
great.
Good.
Yeah, it's been fun. Business has been really great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear.
Yes.
Do you find, is there any kind of, is it cyclical in any way as far as the seasons? Like, do you notice an increase in business when the
Yes.
weather gets nice?
Yes. And it's been for me personally, like in my restaurant career, that like, because I've always worked in kitchens and I've always worked at like a little bit more upscale places.
Yeah.
Like, so the busy seasons for us when I was like a chef and working in like high class restaurants was winter, like as like the holidays. That's like the craziest time of the year because
Yeah.
everybody's going out. There's holiday parties going on. Like I worked at a restaurant where we had multiple function rooms, like a 300 seat dining room. Like it was huge. Like it was massive. So like winter was always the big one, but at the Hop Knot, it's not. Winter's really not like the thing. This January was hard. We were like,
Was it? Yeah.
It was rough.
Really?
It was rough because what does everybody do after the new year?
Hibernate.
And they don't drink. And they say they go back to the gym and I'm going to do a dry January. And then we know y'all going to be back in 2 weeks. So like, who you trying to fool? Just come out and drink. Like we still need the tips. So
Yeah.
But this January was really rough, but we knew the Gender Blender was the first big event we did in the year. So we knew that like as soon as we got to the Gender Blender that like we were going to be right back in it. And we are. And it's going, we right back in it now.
Yeah. Well, I remember, there were some really hard times, early in the pandemic from what I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys had some really hard days.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're moving toward the end of that. I know in some states now they're already getting ready to kind of move from pandemic to endemic with this whole thing. So but you guys are a great example of a place that was able to successfully weather the storm and adapt when necessary.
Yeah.
And not everybody did, but
no, we're very fortunate.
Yeah.
Very, very fortunate. We had a really incredible community around us that supported us.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Hey, did you want to talk about Juneteenth? You mentioned
Yes.
before the show, you're already ramping up for that.
Yeah, we're started because it's our biggest event of the year. So like we slept it, we slept in January, and then we were like, oh my god, like we're halfway through February, like we gotta really get rolling on this. But it's turned into a huge event for us. Like huge, it's like it's an enormous day for us. So
Yeah.
like, and it's just a great day to be around like all your friends. So we're doing it again this year on Juneteenth proper, and it's that weekend. I hope y'all are ready. If you live in Manchester, I hope you're ready for that weekend because it's going to be crazy. Because it's going to be Queen City Pride is happening on June 18th on Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. They're back to back.
Yup, and then we're having a drag show after that. We're having a gender blender after that, which is going to be insane. And then we have Juneteenth.
That's how it was last year, right? Juneteenth and Pride
They're on
were
the same day.
Yeah,
we did them on the same day.
Yeah.
And then this year, so Pride's on Saturday, Juneteenth is on Sunday. I think Father's Day is on Juneteenth this year.
Oh, is
I
it?
think.
Oh.
I don't know.
So Juneteenth is on Sunday this year.
June
Yeah.
18th is usually Father's Day. Well, wait a minute. You said Juneteenth is a Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Father's Day is usually a Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then now that Juneteenth is a federal holiday, a lot of people are going to have the Monday off.
Right.
And
That's right.
my favorite thing to yell at people when we talk about that, I was like, I hope all you white people enjoy your day off for Juneteenth. I was like, because it's like the banks, like the banks are going to be closed, and like the offices are going to be closed. Like everybody gets the day off.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, but like
The banks.
you know, like the laborers and stuff.
Everybody else works.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, some companies like our friend Paulie C. He was saying the other night that his company. So he worked for a company that got bought by a larger company, and the larger company. He was surprised when he looked at the list of because they give them more holidays than the older company did, and he was surprised to see Juneteenth on there. He said, "Oh, that's a paid holiday."
Yeah,
with this.
up until it went federal, Texas was the only state that, or there was a couple that like recognized it officially, but Texas was the only one that like made it a paid day off for like federal employees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool then. Well, that's good. Yeah, we had a really nice time last year at Juneteenth.
Oh my God, it was so nice.
Yeah.
And we're our plan this year is to really bulk it up. We're working on turning it into a proper nonprofit because it's a community funded event.
Excellent.
So like the Hop Knot hosts it obviously, but it's a community sponsored event. Like I'm one of the organizers of it.
Okay.
Like, but it, like Kenny Juneteenth is separate from Kenny Hop Knot.
Yeah.
It just kind of like overlap.
Yeah.
But this year, it's become the intention behind hosting it was never for the money because I wasn't even one of the people that organized it. We just hosted it the first year, like straight up. It was BLM Manchester and another somebody else in the community that put it together and asked us to host it, and then we were like, cool, and then we hosted it, and it popped off. It was insane.
Yeah.
And then we were like, okay, like we'll keep hosting it here. I was like, I feel like it makes sense to have like a black-owned business hosting Juneteenth.
Yeah.
But it's turned into a lucrative day for us as well. It's our biggest day of the year. It's
no kidding.
Insane. But so now, like
That's insane.
now where we're at with it is we're trying to bring in more people. We're trying to bring in more. Like we want vendors. We want other food people. Like food. What am I trying to say? Caterers and stuff. I don't know.
Do you think that it could turn into something that maybe one day could be even shut down this part of the road kind of thing? Festive
only time will tell. Only time will tell. We're going to have to see.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, because
have like a little festival.
Yeah, and we have the Plaza. We have the Plaza, and I already told them. Like I told them, I was like, we're planning on like really going like big this year.
Yeah.
So like they're being really supportive with it. They're like, oh yeah, just like keep us in the loop on it. So I was like, shout out to Brady Sullivan. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you put it out to the listeners, if you know anybody who is a black business owner that wants to get involved with it, send them my way. Bring them to tell them to reach out to the Hop Knot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause we're trying to get everybody.
Yeah.
With the whole point of it being community funded too, is like usually for events like this, oftentimes like if you're a vendor, you have to like pay for your table.
Yeah.
But I think the direction that we're heading in, especially that we're being funded through donations and through the community, is that we're trying to uplift black business, and we don't want you to have to pay to make money.
Right.
It's like, no, like we're trying to help put money in your pocket. Like we're trying to help lift your business up. So like we're like just bring your stuff and do what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and there's lots of cool things happening. There's lots of like different businesses in town. Like there's a new African restaurant I heard opened up.
Really?
I think it might be on Elm Street. I don't know. There's Tocos right over here.
Yep. That's new, right?
Newer, yeah. They've been there for a little while now. Food's really good there.
There's a new sushi place over here.
Oh my
I've been
God,
wanting
it's
to
really
try.
good.
Have you gone?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's another. I can't remember where it is or what the name of it is. But there's another new African restaurant that just opened up, and I'm like, thank God, because I love African food, and it's like it's like the flavors are different. It's just very different than American cuisine.
That would be fun to try.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever tried anything like that. Oh my God.
When you have fufu for the first time, it's going to change your life.
Huh.
Oh my God.
I like the name.
So good. I know, right? And it's fun to say.
It's a fun word.
It's fun to
yes.
say. There's also Big Baby Tattoo. Isaiah's the owner. He said that he's pretty sure that they're the first Black-owned tattoo shop in New Hampshire.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, no
he's
kidding.
over on Pine Street. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really cool dude. It's fun. It's super funny. So I met him when I was getting a tattoo, and he was working at the shop, and like when you're getting tattooed, you're chit chatting. So like started talking about Hopknot, and he goes, "Yo, you work at Hopknot?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the owner." And he was like, "Dude, I used to work there before you were the owner." I was like, "No way!"
Oh, no kidding.
Like, it was hilarious.
Oh,
He's like,
wow.
"Yeah, I worked in the kitchens." I was like, "That's like small world."
Yeah.
Small world, and now he's got his own shop down here. Cool dude.
That's really cool.
Yeah. It's cool stuff.
Oh, that's
Like full
wild.
circle almost.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like we're like as far as vendors and everything, we're trying to get like we want like hair braiders, locticians, people that make the artisans, people that make things like
Nice.
like candles, soap,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of these things.
Yeah.
Makeup artists, hairstylist, any black-owned business that wants to get in on it, we want them.
That's an
We want
awesome
them in
thing.
on it. Yeah, it's great.
You had some live music there too last year. from what I recall.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna, guys, still have to we're like I said, we're still at the beginning stages of planning it. One thing that we did, we wanted to get some more black artists on it because everybody that played, like they donated their time to play for us. But one thing people did say, they're like, "Yeah, all your performers were white except for
Oh, really?
except for the steel pan player, except for Penubian Steel." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, like." They're friends.
Yeah.
They wanted to
Yeah.
support. I was
Yeah,
like, obviously it would be really cool to like be able to pay some.
Oh, Grant Lampton played, didn't he?
That's
right.
That's why he's got the sign.
That's right.
Yeah.
And what's on your? Oh, it's an owl.
It's Night Shift Brewing.
Oh,
We-
who is that?
They're a brewery over in Massachusetts.
Ah.
And they happen to be we sell a lot of their beer.
Now, how many? Because you as we always say on the show, you have an assortment of craft beer there.
Yeah.
How many different?
So we have 20 draft lines.
Wow.
And I think this is my favorite part about Hopknot because it's really fun and interesting for me is that we only order 1 or 2 kegs of whatever we get.
Yeah.
And then when the keg kicks, we put something new on. So the list is constantly changing.
Oh.
And now that business is picked back up, we are flying through beer. Like
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
just like the song said, you know what? The beer grew some wings and it flew away. It's flying away. Yeah, but we have lots of this time of the year is when like a lot of the interesting beers for me come out.
Yeah.
It's like the dark flavors, but the light bodies and stuff like that. Like it's I don't know, like beer. Do you drink beer?
Rarely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I was like, I know you drink Coke whenever you come over there.
Not a beer guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll usually have a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
If he gets a drink, the funny thing about it is it's a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, Matt.
Well, that's Stephen Philbrook's fault because he bought me 2 of them in one day.
He gets
And,
really cute.
I've heard.
He's
I've
adorable.
I've heard you're a little cutie when you put a little alcohol in your system.
Right,
Well,
just a little.
just a
and
little.
that's the drink of choice, which is
It's a
nothing
Long
but
Island.
alcohol.
Yeah, it's literally like all of the booze.
It's like 5 different alcohols, right?
Yeah,
Or
it's
something
like pretty
that.
much
Like
everything.
insane- Yeah.
Yeah, there's vodka. What is it? Vodka,
You
rum,
could drink
whiskey.
like you could what would
gin,
you how many
triple sec.
beers could you compare that to?
What?
A Long Island iced tea.
Oh, oh Lord. It's a couple of beers.
Really?
Yeah.
It's,
Oh,
pre-
wow.
it's like,
Yeah.
or it depends on the beer too, but yeah, they're boozy.
Oh yeah.
They are boozy.
That's why he gets handsy.
As a
and
bartender, I
cute.
hate making them.
He
Ooh, a
gets-
handsy.
he gets
Okay.
a handsy
Oh, okay.
cutie.
Now I know why you like it, Jenny. Okay.
I know, and I just need somebody else to drive.
Well,
That's
thing
the
is,
problem.
Uber.
So despite being Irish, I've never been much of a drinker.
Okay.
So my tolerance is very low.
Yeah.
That's why
So
he's
I-
adorable.
So it takes very little to get me
Oh my God.
to get me tipsy.
My mom, I saw my mom drink hard liquor for the first time this weekend,
Yeah.
and it was on karaoke night. And 2 of her friends were there, and they got up and they were singing songs.
Oh, that's
my God,
awesome.
it was
They must
adorable.
have had a blast.
Yeah, I was like, people are like,
That's so good that you're good about it. You're not like, oh hell,
oh no,
that's my mom.
No, oh my God, no,
Damn.
because both
I'm
of my
so embarrassed.
both of my parents are very like they don't do anything. Like my dad smoked a pipe most of his life, but
Yeah.
neither of them, like as long as I've been alive, neither of them have like really drank much.
Yeah.
Like I think now that we have the restaurant, like now this is the most I've ever seen them drink in their life.
Oh.
Is
That's
this?
cute.
But it's fun for me. It's funny that like my parents are very straight edge, and then like I'm a drug addict, like a recovering drug addict. I was like, yeah. You know how it goes.
Well,
but they're it's funny when you get to have drinks with people that don't drink too often.
yeah, Rocky Huber in the chat says I had the pleasure of drinking with Matt.
Yes. He's very cute. I'm just going to keep saying
I think
that.
on
You talking about Rocky or Matt?
No, Matt's very
Rocky's
cute.
adorable. Rocky
Rocky
still
can be
listen, you're
adorable, yes, but the two of us together with somebody being a jerk in a restaurant is
You and Rocky?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I know. I bet.
We went up and down the side of somebody and kicked him out of a restaurant because he got so nasty with the staff.
Oh.
And the waitress was like, "Can I just keep you in my back pocket?"
I bet Rocky's a little scrappy too.
Yeah.
It's like it's always the people that are shorter than me. It's like people that are significantly
Hey,
shorter than
You're
me.
trying to say.
No, I'm saying I'm afraid of them.
I'm
afraid of
bold.
them.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
my God.
vertically challenged.
Really?
I'm not short.
Like really short women intimidate me so much.
Really?
Yes. I don't know
my
what
God.
it is. It has always been like that. Like when I have a woman that's like 5 feet tall, like somebody's mom or something, and she like comes up and like wags her finger at me, I'm like, yes, ma'am. Like, yes, ma'am. Whatever you say.
No kidding.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
no kidding.
No clue.
He's afraid
I
of
don't
little
know.
women.
Big dudes.
That's cute.
I don't care. I can take you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, you're a big dude.
I
What
am a
about a
big
little dude?
How
little
tall-
dudes
Well,
scare
see,
you too?
I'm
Or is
sa-
it only little women?
Well, okay. So like if I've never been in a fight. I have never been in a not organized fight.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I'm huge. So like another big person, I'm also like crazy. So like that's why I've never been in a fight, because I'm worried that I might like end somebody's life.
Yeah, yeah.
Like just blacking out and
Yeah.
like but they little people they got it's a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Like a big dude, I just got to go punch for punch, but like I'm kind of slim, so like if it's like if he's bigger than me, I know I can be quicker.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've got long legs and long arms, so I'm like I can get you, but the short ones,
We're wiry. We
yeah,
can get in
and
and get out.
they'll crawl up on you like a monkey. Like
Right.
no. Like they're too quick.
You go to grab them and they
And
go
they just
right between
duck.
your
Yeah,
legs.
exactly.
And, yep.
Like it's like a Scooby Doo. It's like
Grab you on
it's
the
like
back
Scrappy
and
Doo.
hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Scrappy Doo.
yeah.
Like
Can't
he's so
reach
small,
that
he's just
way.
running between people's legs and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh my God.
You're tuned in to Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. Matt Connerton from IPMNation.com here with you. I hope you've been enjoying our conversation with Kenny Frasch from the Hop Knot on Elm in Manchester, New Hampshire. We're going to put the cap on that. We've got just a few more minutes of that to share with you, and then we're going to feature some more music from some of the great artists that are coming up at the Hop Knot. But here's the rest of our conversation with Kenny.
How many different styles of pretzels do you have now over there?
Oh my God, I don't know if you've been in since we changed the menu. Our menu got a facelift.
Okay.
So there's we'll start with shapes first. So there's the regular pretzel, no frill, no
Yeah.
foof. Then there's
The original yumminess
yes.
with mustard
Yeah,
or
straight up.
whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then there's the stuffed pretzels.
Yep.
So those ones got a lot more oomph to them. We have
What's a good example of some stuffed pretzel? Like,
I'm gonna shout it out because I just like people to know this. We have the spin. It's a spinach artichoke stuffed pretzel.
Huh.
And our spinach, I'm not gonna lie, our spinach artichoke dip is off the chain. It's really good.
Wow.
It's like, cause it's chunky. It's like chunky and creamy. So never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but that was an unsheathed joke.
and
but,
the only place you can get it in New Hampshire is here. On
here.
Elm Street.
And we're the only Hop Knot left.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, I just had people come in.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, all the other ones in Connecticut are closed.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so we're the last one, and
You're the perfect one.
of course,
Just
we
saying.
were the golden child anyway.
That's right.
Yeah.
No, but we had
Yeah.
some people in from Connecticut the other day, and they were like, we were so happy to see that you guys were still open because we used to be regulars at one of the ones in Connecticut.
Oh.
And I was like, so can you confirm this for me? Are they all closed? And they said, yeah, all of them are closed.
Huh.
Yeah.
And the pizzas.
Oh, yeah. So
Pizza
we have our
pretzels.
pretzel pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
We have our knot dogs, like which are the sausages wrapped in a pretzel, and then we have our pretzel Oreos.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that one's so those
Those are
ones
addictive.
those are to die for.
Yeah.
You got to leave room for the Oreos.
Yes.
You have not had an Oreo. I remember the first time you said it to me. I'm like, really? A pretzel with an Oreo? I don't think so.
And then
Oh my
La-di-da
God, they're
became a
amazing.
staple.
They're amazing. And you can be really silly and dip into like Nutella or something like that.
The maple cream.
The maple cream.
Ooh. We've been spicing it up with desserts lately too. We've been doing lots of dessert sauces.
Yeah.
We've been doing like frostings and stuff like that. Because people are always asking us for frosting.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's fun. It's one of those things that it's like, oh, I know, I didn't think of that, but like, there's a lot of people always asking for frosting. I was like, but
No
so
kidding.
we're here to give you all what you want.
Aw.
But talk to us, throw us ideas. I like getting ideas from other people.
Do you is there a particular type of pretzel that you think has been historically more popular than anything else over there?
The Italian.
No kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a favorite of mine.
That's the one you usually get. Yeah. And I think it's I know it's because it's like pizza.
It's like
it's literally pizza in a different form.
To me, it's like a calzone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah.
how that's how I describe the stuffed pretzels.
Yeah.
When people ask me, I'm like, think of it as like a calzone, but with big windows.
Yeah.
Because of like
And
the shape of the
softer.
pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I love a
Softer.
calzone. We need to stop talking about food because I'm hungry.
Well, you could go fix us something.
No,
You got keys to the kitchen.
that kitchen's closed.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So now that the other locations are closed, so you're the last one.
Yep.
So so do you not have any connection
Nope.
franchise wise?
No, and we were already even I think it was even before COVID, we had already like separated ourselves from the franchise.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So and there was no so you were just able to do that and retain the rights to the name and everything.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Excellent.
Yeah, when it was for me in the direction that I wanted to take it in.
Mm-hmm.
It was better that we were on our own.
Yeah.
That way I could like write Black Lives Matter on the wall and not have to worry about
Oh,
how the
Right.
franchise looks and stuff like that.
I didn't even
Yeah.
think of that.
Yeah. I
You're
was like,
able
'cause-
to have your own political positions
Yeah.
if you so choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
gets a little tricky if
Yeah.
you're in a part of a franchise. I never really thought about it.
It's really it's really interesting, and I love talking to the other bartenders downtown because not every business is looking to get into the mess of politics.
Oh, I would think most businesses
Most
don't want
businesses
to.
don't want to get into
Yeah.
the thing of
no,
poli-
because
well,
they don't
and-
want to alienate any customer. They want
Right.
everybody to come in.
Yeah, and
Not that you're doing that. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's a certain level of
yeah,
of putting yourself out there.
yeah.
Well, it's like I heard, I think it was Michael Jordan who said once, Republicans buy sneakers too.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's true.
When somebody asks him about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you so
today.
much for having me again.
Well, anytime. You're always
come
welcome.
back.
Yes, I will.
More frequently.
Yes, I will. I
Please,
will.
He
uh,
says that, but he doesn't
I
mean
will.
it.
I
Tell
mean
the
it.
truth.
Please give the Hop Knot a big plug before you go.
The Hop Knot is located right across the street from here at 1000 Elm Street. We are open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Saturday.
Sorry. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We open at 12 p.m. every day. Follow us on Instagram at hopknot_Manchester. Follow us on Facebook. If you want up-to-date stuff, if we're closing early or anything, it all goes out on Instagram first. So I say Instagram's the best place to keep up with what we've got going on over there.
Very good. Very good. Well, wonderful to see you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our conversation with Kenny from the Hop Knot on this week's local outbreak. Let's play another artist who's got a performance coming up at the Hop Knot on June 24th. This is Jim Dozette from Dover, New Hampshire, and this song is called Silver Screen.
Living ain't easy, like they show in the movies. Can sometimes be hard playing your part, but it's all make-believe when you live your life silver screen. Opening scene in a plain small town diner. Waitress is wondering, you'll take your coffee with cream. Ain't it hard enough without all the silly stuff? It's so hard to keep your heart on the shelf. Track of time in the day-to-day. Got my daily routine keeping me sane, but it's all make-believe when you live your life silver screen. Scene 2 takes place in a bar in the evening. Barmaid is wondering ever get out of this job. Ain't it hard enough without all the silly stuff? It's so hard to keep your heart on the shelf. If it was up to me, I'd go on and let it be. You can be hard on me, but I'm hard on myself. Just a scene from your own private movie screening. Ain't it hard enough without all the silly stuff? It's so hard to keep your heart upon the shelf. If it was up to me, I'd go on and let it be. You can be hard on me, but I'm hard on myself. You can be hard on me, but I'm hard on myself. Just a scene from your own private movie screening.
Hey everybody, it's Local Outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet. As we cruise into our final segment, we've got time for, I think, a couple more songs for you. So here's another individual who's going to be performing soon at the Hop Knot, coming up April 8th. This is George Barber, and this is a great song. This is called Essential Personnel by George Barber. I really like this guy a lot. Check this out.
Well, I work down at the market basket, going by Route 11 Chevrolet. And I'll be here bagging your groceries, instead of walking across that graduation stage. Never looked me in the eyes when I was stuck in the shells. But now I'm essential personnel. Got a girlfriend who's a nurse down in the city, working hard right on the front line. When you find out that her family's from Oaxaca, well, it turned out that you are no friend of mine. And she's got family in an ICE detention cell, but she's been deemed essential personnel. Got a brother doing time in the state pen, possession with intent to sell. Well, they busted his dumb ass with a duffel bag of grass, and they threw him right in a prison cell. But he's got a cellmate, ain't doing so well, but they're not essential personnel. My daddy drives a truck for Tyson Chicken, all up and down the eastern seaboard. Well, they didn't call him a hero when he came home from the Vietnam War. Yeah, they spit in his eye and they damned him to hell, but now he's essential personnel. Well, they can't get the Congress back in session. They've deemed it unsafe for them to meet. But it seems that it's not on the agenda to help folks like us get back on our feet. 'Cause kindness is a line they'd never stoop so low to sell. Seems to me they're not essential personnel.
All right, that was George Barber with Essential Personnel. And before that, we heard Jim Dozit, Silver Screen. We're featuring tracks on this week's show of artists that are going to be performing coming up at the Hop Knot. And we did feature our recent interview with Kenny Frasch from the Hop Knot. Hope you enjoyed that. We have time for one more song this week. I do want to remind you just quickly, ipmnation.com/local outbreak for the full archive of the show, the whole 12 years, all of our contact info, all of that good stuff. I want to make sure we have time to sneak this in. This is Jesse Da Silva, who's going to be playing at the Hop Knot on May 20th. Jesse Da Silva, and this is really good. This is called Siren Song. This is brand new, actually, to close out this week's local outbreak on IPM Nation and 100.1 The Planet.
I'm losing sleep over the loose ends, 'cause I've been thinking about the past, screening calls from all my old friends, tying myself up to the mast, 'cause I can't hear myself scream over the panic of the engines, and I don't trust my hands left to all my foolish impulse. I'd keep running at the sound. to my eardrum till they drown out all the roaring of the seas, and I can't hear myself scream over the panic